I can only assume that I'm not the only one going through this, so I'm not going to make a big deal about it. But anybody else out there having a hard time finding TP for their bungholes? Toilet paper shortage here in the country. Yeah, I can tell you that in and around in Texas, I've been unable to get toilet paper for 9 days. I've been using a combination of paper towels and other things to wipe my behind. We'll go check out this Walmart, see what we can find. Every Walmart, every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're gonna find completely empty shelves. They just, yes, I've never in my life seen anything like this. It almost gives me goosebumps every single time, no matter where I stop in the country, well, in Texas. But like I said, this is everywhere. I mean, this store doesn't even have any paper towels or cleaning supplies. Look at this one down here. Every single shelf empty. Look down another aisle here. A little bit more cleaning supplies are supposed to be right here. Again, completely empty. Yeah, so they literally do not have any paper products of any kind. Paper towels, napkins, or any cleaning supply, bleach, or anything. And like I said, for me, this is day 9. So I'm shocked. If they had it coming in on a regular basis, they would be able to refill these shelves. But I'm not seeing it. Are you guys seeing similar stuff everywhere else in the country? Or even other countries? Should I worry here? So besides toilet paper and paper products and cleaning products, what else is being bought up or hoarded at Walmart? It looks like meat. All kinds of meat for some reason. Also, my chicken breast for my healthy meals. Yeah, none, 0. And for some reason, bread is also being hoarded. Bread. Also looks like soups, pastas, top ramen, all those quick meals, you know. And the employees are doing their absolute best. I mean, they are working day and night to try to fill these shelves, but when they don't have the product because the demand is just really strange and people are hoarding certain areas of the store, there's some things they just can't do, and that's why you see so many empty shelves, even as hard as everyone is working. But I'm glad they're open, at least. I'm going to find something to get. I'm sad that I am not going to be able to continue the diet that I wanted to with those foods. Unless I can eventually find some chicken breast, but I think I only got 2 of those prep meals left. Yeah. For me, this is the closest I've ever come to seeing things like this in my entire life, in this country at least. And then you get to, this is a brand new beer aisle at the store. They had to add an extra beer aisle because there's so much beer in the store not being sold. That make any sense? You never know what people are going to hoard. It makes no sense at all sometimes. Plus, I mean, I can't hoard even if I wanted to. Not in an RV. The space is very minimal and there's weight issues and stuff like that, so I generally just live week to week anyway. It is the next day now, and I've tried out a couple other Walmarts and basically struck out of everything I'm looking for still. So we're still in that weird panic stage where everybody's just buying up everything, and the toilet paper one, I want to share with you a tip here in just a second, but the toilet paper, I keep asking associates and managers of stores, and what I'm hearing is that they're not getting it on their trucks anymore. Like, they used to be able to put some out and then it would disappear in 60 seconds and people would fight over it. You've probably seen the videos on YouTube. Yeah, people fighting over toilet paper. But now we're to the point where the trucks are no longer even delivering paper products and cleaning supplies and stuff like that. So, yikes. Kind of scary. There are some alternatives, and I'm going to share with you a real easy one. Although you're not going to find paper towels as much as we used to either, but from time to time you are going to find some paper towels. And this brand here, I think I paid $4 for this roll of paper towels. But all you do is just get a big knife, cut it in half, and it fits right on your toilet roll in the bathroom. Obviously it's not as soft as tissue toilet paper, but paper towels, 11 days now. For 11 days I've been using this. So yeah, that's an option. And before we move on, guys, don't worry, I'm not going to be doing videos like this. I know you guys are probably you're just tired of hearing about it. It's all you're hearing about, and so many people are just at home doing nothing but watching TV and YouTube videos anyway. But for those that aren't going out, that are staying away, that aren't, you know, out there living life like I am out here, maybe it's a unique perspective that you wouldn't normally see. And so I do want to share that with you. I am a vlogger. That's how I make my living. And speaking of that, you know, every single person and industry and business is affected by this shutdown here going on. We're all hurting in our own unique ways. I mean, from everything from when they first started closing all the schools, and then one of the parents had to stay home and not go to work because they had to be home with their kids. And then the businesses were all closing down. Not all of them, but you know, all the hospitality and the cruise ship and a lot of the small businesses, a lot of restaurants, and I think it's just going to get worse. But I mean, if you can't go to work, you can't make money, therefore you can't feed your family. And so it's like, oh my gosh, how much longer is this going to last? This is scary. But everything is temporary. And you know, on a personal note, I've had many of my family and my friends and my viewers tell me recently that, in other words, Eric, you're really lucky because, you know, YouTube is completely unaffected and you're just fine. Actually, in case you're wondering how YouTube creators are feeling this pinch, see, the way we get paid on YouTube is when advertisers put money into a pool, and then you see ads in our videos, and then we get a cut of those ad revenue from Google AdSense and YouTube. Well, guess what? When we go into a recession or when all these businesses stop making money, the first two categories of extra money they get rid of are advertising and marketing. Therefore, right now, the YouTube ad platform, did you see an ad at the beginning of this video? Probably not. And the way I know that is because my income's down like 82% of what it was a couple weeks ago. And it's of no fault of my own. I'm still pushing out content. I'm like 13% higher in my actual views from this time last month. So I'm getting better views, better content. However, I'm just not making money. I'm just no longer making any money on YouTube. And thank goodness for Patreon getting me through this month and next month. Because without that, I don't even think I could pay my bills. It's really gotten to that point. And also because of the shutdown, you know, and a lot of people again might say, well, you know, YouTube doesn't shut down. It's all online. Well, actually, that's not true. YouTube is directly affected. As you know, there are bots and algorithms in there that control stuff, and then there's errors that are done, and human people generally go back and help us. We can click, you know, we want you to review that, change that. Everything from copyright strikes to music claims and all that stuff. Those are computers that generally grab that, and they're wrong a lot. And humans are usually able, from Google and YouTube, to help us. Well, this notice now from YouTube is important. We will conduct fewer human reviews to protect the health of our extended workforce. Unfortunately, as a result, we may remove content that does not violate our community guidelines. Wonderful. What that means, though, and I can tell you because it's already happening to a few of my videos, is that somewhere, somehow, certain videos are getting copyright flagged or being claimed by music companies, even though I have the paid subscription to Epidemic to use those music clips and whatnot. And so when I appeal, nothing happens. I lose the monetization for the entire video. I make no money on any of the ads that you did see. It's taken away and given to some publishing company. Falsely, like they said, it's wrong, but they don't care. Again, we're all going through some sort of this. I'm just sharing my insight of my life, and in case you didn't know. Going back to the toilet paper and the hoarding in the store, without having a real answer of why it's going on, it's just human nature, I guess. And there have been studies out there that say, you know, you walk past someone grabbing a bunch of something in your mind says, I need to go grab a bunch of that too. You know, like in a world where we have no control, somehow it makes us feel better to get control by having 10 years worth of toilet paper in our bed next to us while we sleep. You know, that sort of thing. And every time we go through one of these, although this is the worst one I've ever seen in my life, people always hoard different stuff. It's different. It's strange. There was also an article, which I will link in the video description below, but there's an article that originally came out by the New York Times, the New York News, whatever it was. But they were like, look, these two people that are trying to sell all this toilet paper and all this hand sanitizer they can't sell it anymore. They can't sell it because Amazon removed them as sellers. At first, we were supposed to feel sorry for these two brothers because they went out and then they rented 3 different storage units, and they spent a whole 2 weeks buying every single roll of toilet paper and every bottle of hand sanitizer in the state of Tennessee. Just wiped every store clear, put it in on the storage units, and then they're putting it on Amazon. You know, if it's usually a $3 bottle of hand sanitizer, it's $80 on Amazon or eBay. It's like, that's price gouging, and that is illegal in the United States. So we as a country, if you've read the article and read the reviews, we're no longer feeling sorry for these two people. Amazon and eBay shut down their accounts, and now they can't sell it, but that still doesn't help the country because nobody can use it. It's literally sitting in a storage, 3 different storage units, because these people are just holding on to them until they can make a profit on this disaster that's going on. And it's really sick. So I don't know if you're like me, but when you see people taking unnecessary steps or filling 4 carts full of the entire row of toilet paper and then walking off and cussing at everybody, it's like, that's not cool. You're not helping anything right now. Like, so I don't feel sorry for people who are hoarding and taking advantage of the rest of us that can't get the things we need. I've still got everything I need. I'm not worried. You know, Jackson and I are fine. We're healthy. I wish I could get some of the healthier foods that I'm used to, but it's going to take some time before we get back in a rhythm. The trucks are still moving. The freight is still moving. We just need to focus our efforts more on the manufacturing of the goods that we're running low on. So hand sanitizers, cleaners, disinfectants, toilet paper, paper products, stuff like that. And then I think we'll be okay. But we're probably still weeks away from getting this under control, and we have to stop hoarding. We have to stop buying everything and filling a garage with it. Also, with the new YouTube studio, that they forced us to go to the new one finally, and I don't like it very much. But there's one new feature on here that when I'm replying to you guys in the comment section below on my end, the new studio now gives some new information. It highlights red those of you who are subscribed to my channel. So it lets me know if you're subscribed or not. It's not public to everyone, it's just me as the channel creator that it lets us do that. And then it tells us how long you've been subscribed, and there's the ratio that gives us how many thumbs up and thumbs down, like whether or not you like most of my videos. And I gotta say, initially I was very, very surprised by some of the things I was seeing. First of all, so many people aren't subscribed. I don't know why. I've asked you guys. It's an easy way, a free way. It's not a subscription. You just subscribe. That way it says you appreciate the content, and you know it helps me grow. It helps push my videos into a different category for the algorithm, that online thing. And then, you know, I found out that even some of my subscribers are actually giving me a thumbs down on apparently every single video I upload, which is very strange. I can't explain that one. I thought it was happening though, because sometimes I'll upload a video and instantly get 10 thumbs down before anything else. It's like, that was weird. So they must have got a subscription notice that the video was there so that they could click it real quick and click thumbs down. Anyway, I just want to be transparent. YouTube is giving us more tools to look at our own viewers and commenters, and you may have seen that on your channel as well. But, you know, I mean, guys, again, one of the best ways you can help me out as a video creator is just click the subscribe button. It really, really helps. Heck, if you want to, give me a thumbs up on the video. That helps the ratio. Comment and share the videos if you want to. You know, that kind of stuff. It really will help me. And that's a easy, like totally easy, free way, just so you know. And I have a very exciting video coming up next also. Little minor disaster happened in the RV, and I'm working on fixing it. Okay, you guys be well, be safe, continue to socially distance yourself from everyone, and good luck out there. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make this together, guys. Bye-bye.